Okay, so, earlier today, we had launched off the rocket. You may have seen the video, you may have not, but, we had a catastrophic incident, just catastrophic breakdown. Better lighting. Yeah. You're gonna see what went wrong with the rocket, and it's gonna be like a little aftermath video. I'll show a picture of the rocket after it hit the ground right now. That's what it looked like. You can see it bend. There's just a giant bend in the rocket. And now I bent it back, but you can still see a bunch of creases in the cardboard tube. So I'm gonna see what was wrong with it. So I took the engine out, but how it works is in the bottom, you'll unscrew this, and there'll be an engine inside that's what gets lit. In the top here, this is all wet because this is all in the mud. This is connected by like a cord. We pulled this part out when we were working on it. Now I didn't bother to put it back in. So then this, and then parachute should have came out. It just got squished, it looks like. Somehow it just got tightly in there. But yeah, the tube is both wet and damaged. It's still technically flyable. It's just not gonna fly straight. So it looks like the parachute just got so it was the way it was folded, and then it got kind of squished. Let's see if there's any damage to the parachute. It looks fine so far. Yeah, the parachute looks fine. I don't know how well you can see this because I'll use this. Never mind, I can't use that. But then there's to protect the parachute from the engine inside the rocket tube. There's this this flame-proof paper. All right. I'm gonna try to get that stuff out. And see how tightly packed it is in there. Oh. Back, I got all this the paper out. Let's just do like a quick damage assessment thing. Obviously, the end is dirty. This is I gotta untangle some of this. Gotta dry the string out. The parachute is perfectly fine other than the wet strings. So this top part wasn't that damaged, even though this is like what was actually in the ground. Like this entire thing, like my hand for scale, alright? Like this entire thing was in the ground. And then, like, this much, so, like, that much of the rocket was also in the ground as well. And then down here is where the bend is. That's where it bent, because the weight of the engine, the center of gravity is, like, right here, with everything in it. When it's, like, launch ready, like, right here. So, center of mass, I mean, not gravity, center of mass. So, this area is heavy, this side, heavier than that top side. And if you divide it in half, and it just bent there. Well, and here's Miles. Hi, Miles. I'm gonna the drying of the strings shouldn't be that bad. All I have to do is let this sit out. But the worst part is going to be getting these crinkles out. So, what I think I'm going to just kind of try to do is kind of do as best as I can to make it kind of straight. Kind of.
I gotta change my socks.
Because it's so wet. I think that is as good as I'm going to get it there. I'd say it's straight. It's just got some crinkles in it, so it's like slightly shorter. It's quite straight, I'd say. So yeah, here it is. And last time what had happened is right here, there wasn't enough glue. Right here in the other video, the first one, that one where we only launched once, that broke, that popped off. But we were able to re-glue it because it wasn't like broken, it's just the glue had failed. But we had launched off, we recorded 3 launchings, but we really launched off 6. So the first one was an A engine, that's the weakest one. Then the B, which is the medium one. And then the C, which is the strongest engine that we have. And that this rocket can use. And we did that in order for the 3 that we recorded, but ABC. Then we launched off a B. Me and Miles, I think we tried to catch it. Or no, that one just came down to the ground, right? The second B?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just came down to the ground, but the rocket was perfectly fine because it wasn't as high and it didn't come down straight down. It landed on its side. Then we launched off 2 C's in a row. First one worked. It went all the way where Miles was standing. In that little clip of me getting the rocket out of the ground. It was like all the way over there, so that's why Miles was standing over there. It was just because the wind took it. And I just didn't want... Miles wanted to try to catch it. So we set off another C. And then when that thing came down, it was going like double as fast as it was when it launched up. And so like probably like 70 mile an hour at least. I'll put for those of you using kilometers, I will put a translation on the screen right now. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head, but it's freeway speeds. So it's like 110 or 120 kilometers an hour, I think. But I'll put that on screen right now. But yeah, hopefully you'll see me launching this thing off in the future. Bye.